Good day, everyone. Now, in this lesson, we will be talking about arithmetic progression. Okay, so we'll be dealing with the concept and why we actually solve for certain values. Now, consider the sequence. So we have the sequence as let me change this. Okay, so we have the sequence as 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. Now, this goes on and on and on to 29. Okay, now what can we see over here? We can notice that the common difference between 3 and 8 is 3. 8 and 11, sorry, this is also 3. 11 and 14 is 3. And this goes on and on and on. Now, when we have any sequence in which has a constant common difference, we call that sequence an arithmetic progression. Okay. Now, the 3 over here is what we know as the common difference. And the common difference is represented by a letter called D, right? So D is equal to the common difference, right? Now, one thing we should also know is that 5 is our first term. So now the first term is always at the start of the sequence. Okay, so 5. So A is our first term. Now we have 29. 29 is our last term. Now this we should actually pay particular attention of. As we move on, I think we will know why. So now L is our last term. Okay, so now we've been able to define these parameters in arithmetic progression. Okay, now to solve problems in arithmetic progression, we use the formula UN, which is also equal to L, is equal to A plus D multiplying N minus 1. Okay, so N minus 1. So this is the formula we actually use for solving arithmetic progression. Now we'll be seeing a lot of this formula as we go by, and it's important to take or write this formula down. So now this is the idea behind arithmetic progression. This is the number of terms we are being asked to find, and the number of terms is also the last term. Now, as we solve more examples, we will find out why the number of terms can actually be is actually equal to the last term. Okay. Okay, so we can use this example to explain. Okay, imagine there are, okay, so if there were to be 5 terms of this sequence, right? 5 terms of this sequence. Now, UN will no longer be UN, but this will be U subscript 5. And it's 5 because we are being asked to find the fifth term of the sequence, which is what? 17. Okay. Now, as I said, we have to assume that 17 was there were only 5 terms of the arithmetic progression, and 17 will be the last term. Therefore, this 17 is also equal to L, which is the last term. And now this is why U subscript N is equal to L. Now, in our next videos, we will be solving more examples on arithmetic progression. Usually, the questions are not actually direct. You won't often be given the first term, the common difference, and the number of them to find. and just insert the values as we do for substitution. We'll be looking at more complex examples, but please subscribe to be kept updated. Thank you all for watching this video. I am Teacher Ben.